This is a story about the time I called my teacher Mom and the entire class started laughing at me. I was in grade 6 and it was an early weekday morning. I was exhausted from staying up really late that night playing video games and I was definitely not ready to start learning that day. My teacher, Mrs. Robbins, was going on and on asking us if we had finished our homework yesterday, and the only thing I could think of was how to best position my head on my desk to be more comfortable and get some much needed sleep. My friends noticed how tired I looked and kept laughing at me while throwing paper darts at me. I didn't care at all because all I wanted to do was sleep. My eyes got more and more tired and eventually I had dozed off at my desk. Suddenly, I was woken up by a loud banging sound. My eyes snapped open and my head shot up so fast that I felt like I could have broken my neck. I see, right in front of my desk, Mrs. Robbins holding a big book that she had slammed on the desk beside me. I had seen her do this to other kids to get their attention, so I knew I was going to be in trouble. I looked at her and pretended I had been paying attention the entire time and said, I wasn't sleeping. I was just simply resting my head while listening to her teach. I don't think she believed me. She points to the board and tells me, if you had been paying attention, then you will know how to solve this equation. I looked at the board and immediately could tell that I had no idea how to solve the question. But I wanted to prove to her that I was listening so that I didn't get in trouble. I stood up and pretty much zombie walked over to the front of the class. Half because I was still exhausted and half because I knew everyone in class was looking at me and I was starting to feel embarrassed. But the embarrassment didn't end there. As soon as I got to the front of the class and looked at the board, I slowly turned around back at the teacher and said, "What was I supposed to do again, Mom?" The class erupts in laughter, and I'm pretty sure the teacher started to feel embarrassed for me because she also turned red and started to laugh. I didn't even realize what I had said and why everyone was laughing, and it took me a solid 10 seconds to realize that I had just called my teacher Mom. The teacher told me to go back to my desk and to pay attention better. I was so embarrassed. You can definitely bet that I was fully awake at that point.